I'm about as subtle as a death growl in an echo chamber. Hit it!
Welcome backstage. I'm Damien Deadlove. Tonight's band calls Canada home. I'm talking about The Guess Who. Huge fan of this band as well. I've been listening to them a lot lately and realized there's a pretty good story about them. The Guess Who are Burton Cummings lead vocals and keyboards, Randy Bachman guitar and vocals, Jim Kell bass, and Gary Peterson drums. This was the most popular lineup of the band from 1968 to 1970. By the way, that is the same Randy Bachman that would later start the band Bachman Turner Overdrive. Gary Peterson would also tag along to become BTO's drummer. The band had plenty of hits including These Eyes, Hand Me Down World, Undone, Laughing, No Time, Share the Land, and American Woman, to name a few. Of course, American Woman was the biggest hit off the album of the same name, but another hit came off that album as well, and that's where our story lies. The year was 1970 when they released American Woman as a single. Back in those days, stations were sent vinyl 45s with singles being on the A side of the record, but there was always a B side when you flipped the record over. The B side is the song in question tonight. There was a song titled at that time as No Sugar Tonight. Only 2 minutes and 8 seconds long, some radio stations started playing it to the record company's chagrin, mainly because they deemed the song too short. So this brought up a dilemma for the band and the record company, because it was getting positive feedback when it was played, but it needed to be a longer song. Before I reveal what they did to remedy this problem, I'm going to tell you how Randy Bachman came up with the title for the song. It's an interesting story in itself. Bachman was visiting California for the first time. While walking down the street with records under his arm, he saw 3 guys up ahead. They looked like tough motorcycle guys you wouldn't want to tangle with. About that time, a car pulled up beside the bikers. According to Bachman, this tiny-framed woman, only about 5 foot tall, jumped out of the car and started berating one of these guys, giving him what for about leaving her at home with the kids, not taking out the trash, and watching other women pass by on the street. After she was done yelling at him, he got into the car with her, looking somewhat defeated. But before he got in, she uttered, "One more thing, you ain't getting any sugar tonight." That comment stuck in Bachman's head and became the title of the song. Now, how did they solve the problem of a short song? Well, the song was written in the chord of F sharp. While Bachman was talking to Cummings, the other songwriter in the group, about ideas of how to rectify the problem, Cummings stated he had recently wrote a shorter song as well, that also happened to be in F sharp called New Mother Nature. The two arranged the 2 songs into a medley that was released as a single renamed No Sugar Tonight / The New Mother Nature. And the rest is history. It became a big hit for them as well. Also, it's my favorite song that they do. Well, that's our show for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, music is the soundtrack of our lives. Peace, love, and linen. I'm Damien Deadlove.